Welcome everybody to another episode of your favorite podcast, The Shop Talk. Today we're gonna have intriguing conversations spanning from, weird comments people have made to why we as a community are comfortable raising kids over being in a committed relationship. I know this is something a lot of you have been thinking about, so stay tuned and let's hear your opinions.
He told me to smile more because it makes him and his little buddy happy. What?
Wait. When you said little buddy, I thought he had like a tiny friend, like a short guy.
He does have a tiny friend.
No, stop my
Because there's no dude with his actual big dick energy that's gonna be acting like this. As per usual, like Anu said, you're welcome to the number one lifestyle podcast in the city. You're joined as usual by your favorite Nigerian prince, Michael Chevin.
I can't take him serious with that. I still cannot take him serious with that.
Oh man, no, don't worry. We gotta get the whole gang in. Right, you're gonna understand now. I start calling us that for real.
Okay. I think that's more like a bad thing because they'll think we're scammers.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Think of it this way: like we're rebranding it now, so Nigerian prince doesn't necessarily have to mean scammers anymore. It could be the sexiest man in the city.
He thinks he's a fallen hero.
I'm not a fallen hero.
The same way they rebranded the name nigga. Wants to rebrand our Nigerian prince.
No, but factual.
Nigga,
like,
move on, please.
Man, I beg. Shit. Well, yeah, as Anu said, we had a couple more serious topics to talk about this time.
Yeah.
And I think it spans more from some of the things like shaping our lives and like our daily experiences. My partner talks to me a lot too, and she's like, sometimes I think you understand, I think you know about some of the things that women go through, but you don't conceptualize or fully understand it. And that's factual, right? Because I don't really get to experience that the way a lot of women probably would. Because let's be real, man. Men, we're gross as shit. A lot of men, nah, bro. We need to put y'all behind bars for some of the shit y'all have done. But I digress. Here.
He literally shot the bazooka and said, okay, but y'all are dead, but I move on.
No, for real. But here's a couple of examples of some of the most fucked up things a man has said to a woman in public. Okay.
The first public is crazy.
Yeah.
Go on.
First one I have. When you're 18, I'm going to take you to Europe, said my grade 8 teacher.
Your grade 8? Ew.
Yeah, mind you.
Grade 8 is like what? GS what?
I don't know, like just 2?
Ew.
Fucking hell, man.
Ew.
Okay, the next one I got. This 80-something-year-old man said I looked exactly like his favorite porn star. This is to a freaking child. Or even if it's not a child, like just saying that to any woman in general. Yeah, that's fucking hell, man. Yeah. Okay. Next one I got. A homeless guy once told me that he wanted to throw me in a bathtub full of gel and make love to me. Hear that again. He wants to throw me in a bathtub full of gel and make love to me. A random dude you see on the street. Why? Why?
They say some people always have the audacity. Do you know how audacious you have to be to walk up to someone? That is fucked up, please.
This nigga is chasing the audacity, bro, because I'm telling you.
That is fucked up.
Yeah. Okay, the next one. So, this dude says this. You don't get a view like that every day. And then the girl says, I was 10 and picking something from a lower shelf at the grocery store. I was wearing a low-cut shirt and forgot to wear my training bra that day. This dude was in his mid-40s with his wife with him. She looked like she was about to cry. I never wore that shirt again. And men, really. We really need to be doing better, because how are you telling me you had your wife with you and you're still doing stupid shit like that? Like, come on.
All I can think of is like just your intrusive thoughts that should never be, uttered.
They should never be allowed to come up to the surface.
You should never actually say that proudly, ever.
Nah.
Wow. Okay. I'm
I got
in a different mood now. Okay.
I got like 4 more. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. He told me
up.
Yeah. He told me to smile more because it makes him and his little buddy happy. What?
Wait. When you said little buddy, I thought he had like a tiny friend, like a short guy.
He does have a tiny friend.
No, stop my.
Because there's no dude with his actual big dick energy that's gonna be acting like this. Like factual. This is tiny personality, tiny dick energy, fam. Come on. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
The
No, I'm
next
not
one?
ready, honestly. I'm actually not ready, but I'm gonna hear it.
Okay. I'm gonna play this out for you. You don't look 13. I want your number. 911.
If I stab you. What do you mean you don't look if I stab? Bro, that's actually so irritating because I have a younger sister, and imagine someone saying that to her. It's just so gross.
Oh, man. Our sisters are just about the same age too. So
Yeah.
just imagine, we already had like a dumb joke earlier, but at the side of that is like, imagine if shit like this actually happened to our sisters. It's like, dude, I'm ready to box some dude, and I'm about to put hands on someone, man.
Yeah, it puts a bigger perspective in, the kind of things people say day to day, and I don't know where that stems from personally, because we're raised differently, but still, like, we should have like a bare minimum for how public conversation should go in terms of with strangers.
Even then, it's like I think it's more a case of self-control, like.
Yeah, 110.
110. What's called intrusive thoughts? That's normal. Everyone's gonna have them. Like, but then it's self-control and knowing, dude, this is just not how you behave in society, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's messed up. Anyways, I got 3 more. All right. Next one. I was cutting a man's hair in beauty school, and he told me to keep talking because it excites him a lot. He proceeded to show me his mini-me. And you know how Shilele was on here too, and she talked about how this dude was like, I love you, while she was just washing the dude's hair. Imagine that one. He actually goes as far as showing.
Steroids.
Oh, man.
Don't you people have shame?
Right? Like,
where did community shaming go to?
wait.
Where did shaming people in the community go to? Because if we did still shame people, you would not be confident enough to just put down your pants.
I think what goes through their minds is like, I'm in a porno right now. This is exactly what's gonna happen right now. Like Brazers. I'm stuck step, bro.
Yo, he thought he was the main actor.
Oh man.
But not funny though. You're fucked up.
Facts.
If you do that, that's fucked up. And I think there was an artist that did something similar on a plane.
P. Diddy?
No.
I mean,
Not P. Diddy. It was designer.
Oh,
The guy that
designer?
Panda, yeah,
Really?
Panda. Yeah, he on a plane and just started, being very irritating. Can't even mention these words. But that is so abnormal to me. Like, I think it's abnormal to
Facts.
be in public and literally just put your pants down and just start doing shit. That's abnormal.
Maybe we should have a petition signed to get men like these instituted into like a mental health institution or something.
Honestly, that's something I agree with.
Yeah, facts.
I think that we should actually, because it's one thing to be verbally stupid, and it's one thing to be verbally, physically, like,
running mad. At this point, you're running mad. You're moving mad.
Right.
Yeah.
If you have a different opinion, I'm concerned you're your father, man. But as long as I know, why are you like unconsensually too?
Right. There's nothing nothing is leading to.
Yeah,
this
there's
kind
no
of
conversation. Like, she's cutting your hair. Please go on, man.
I got just two more, I beg. Okay, bear with me. So I was 11 at a street market in Italy.
Yeah.
A vendor comes up to me trying to convince me to marry his son. My dad comes up saying, she's 11. This guy then says, my son is 28. It's perfect.
Huh?
Yeah. The dude is trying to get an 11-year-old girl to marry his son. The dad comes in to intervene saying she's 11. Dude is like, oh, my son is only 28 years old. It's perfect.
That is weird.
What?
That's actually weird. Like, childhood marriage, I think, is very weird. Because what is a child thinking about at the age of 13, 14, 11?
Dude, and this is another case that happens a lot in Nigeria too, right? Where
Yeah.
a lot of kids, or like children, little girls at such young ages are married up to these old, greasy motherfuckers who have nothing better to do than be freaking pedophiles, bro. It's insane to me that such is still happening in our home country, but I'm gonna recenter myself real quick.
No, you don't need to, because it's something you should be upset about. Because when I was 11 years old, the argument I was having with my brother is that why are you using the towel first? Some dumb shit like.
Bro, Bakugan being one of the best shows at the time.
I'm crying that my dad doesn't love me because he didn't let me watch like the cartoon I wanted to watch. Yeah, and you're telling me that kids
yeah.
are getting married. Like, that is
Like-
very irritating.
No.
Even me, I'm of the opinion that if the age difference is more than 5 years, there's something more to it.
The older,
that's me though.
yeah, I feel like the older both parties are, the better. Like,
Yeah.
it's less, but then
Yeah.
you're trying to tell me that you're
2
freaking,
years is already, it already passed my
bro,
boundary.
you're 30 getting married to a 19-year-old.
That is weird.
Yeah.
That's just, and there is so much discourse that can go on about this. Like, if we want to like actually have this as a full conversation, we can go on and on and on and on about the weird things that we've accepted as society. One of them being child marriage. Giving men, boys, whatever, the opportunity to just say whatever
Say
they
and
want
do.
without
It's
thinking.
patriarchy, man.
It's very bad.
Yeah.
I think everyone is afforded the opportunity to speak their mind, but within a respectful, manner.
Factual.
You can't
That's
just-
actually, yeah.
Come on.
Bro, boundaries. I think a lot of people have blurred the lines.
Now I go beat you guys. If I actually see say I go use 2x2, whack your head.
All right, and the final one I had was, okay, so the dude says this: "You have all your teeth. I like that." The girl then says, "I was waiting for the bus." Like, literally just as we were saying it now. Lack of boundaries, bro. Because why are you telling me, why are you saying you like that I have all my teeth while I'm just waiting for the
What
bus
does
stop
that
casually?
even
We're not
mean?
we're not conversating, we're not doing nothing. You just comes up to me. Oh, you have all your teeth. I like that.
What does that even mean?
Proceeds to jiggle his big dick in his pants to show you, bro. Like, literally, that is so fucked up that a lot of women have to experience shit like this on a day-to-day basis.
What does that even mean?
What that?
Like, you have all your teeth. I'm so confused. What does that even mean? Like, is that like a speech pattern? Like, what? Okay.
I don't know. Let y'all please answer Anu, please. Let us
Help me
know what
out.
y'all think
Please
that
help me
means,
out.
because that's
what
still
does that
insane.
mean? Like, you have all your teeth. That is
Yeah.
along the line.
Yeah, but yeah, like we've been saying, it's just so sad that it's men get away with shit. Let's just be real. We do get away with shit. So I think it's our job now, once we're getting a lot more of the platform, to actually speak up and we're knocking down the patriarchy, my G's.
Okay.
Yeah. We do not stand with people who behave in such manners, and we definitely will never.
Yeah.
Like, you have to know that, you cannot be crossing boundaries like this at any point in time. You got to respect each and everyone's boundaries, and for one thing, respect women. Number one thing, the main point we're trying to make here is respect women, because...
Respect everybody.
Right?
Women should be respected. But I think it should be a common sense that you should just know that you shouldn't say certain things at a certain point or put people in danger.
Do
Outside
certain things. So
Yesterday at work, I had to walk someone to their car because it was dark and they were like, they didn't feel safe walking. And I thought to myself, when have I ever not felt safe walking to my car?
Right.
Because it's dark. And it's not the first time I'm hearing it, but I think it hit harder yesterday. And it was just really sad, thinking about just how people have to live their life in constant fear just to walk to their own car.
Right?
Just because there might be one dude that will come and start dangling his leg. No, now.
Dude.
We can do better.
We can all do better, for
Petition.
real. Maybe we should start a petition for real, actually.
Petition.
Damn. Actually, I have one of my friends, she works at this place called Milestones in Abbotsford.
Okay.
Yeah. And she was just on her way back home at the bus stop, chilling, waiting for the bus. Next thing you know, some random dude riding a bike throws a bag of shit at her. Literal shit. Yeah, I'm telling you, what? I'm sorry, it's not funny, but it's the fact that people actually go through this on a day-to-day basis that's still this is where male privilege comes into being.
I'm sorry. It's not okay. It's not funny, but wait though. Maybe what if you did not know she was a girl and he just threw it at a random person? He was like, yo shit.
Thankfully, it didn't hit her. But
Okay. Let me calm myself down.
No, that was actually wild too.
No, that's actually okay.
But it's
that's
just
an example.
example, not just women, but in any case, why the fuck would you be throwing shit at someone waiting at a bus stop?
You guys say, "Oh, this one."
Oh man, yeah.
Okay, move on.
All right, let's get it. But let's get into the main shit now too. You were gonna run me. I was about to say it again.
Plus one. Say, honestly, you have to finish the statement.
You're about to run me down on.
That's not what you're going to say.
Yeah, my G. I beg. Let's pause and move on. We're gonna run me down on some like a societal dilemma, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, I was watching Big Sean's interview that he did with Charlemagne, and it got me thinking because he said something very beautiful. I've been watching his relationship with John Aiko since 2015, since I was able to comprehend what was going on, and it was so interesting to me because they were both artists and they sang. I felt like they always sang about each other when they made those kind of songs. And I heard his interview yesterday, a couple of weeks ago, and he said the reason they're not married now is because their relationship is not perfect.
Interesting.
And he went on to say that, for him, marriage symbolizes a relationship where everything has been figured out, they've figured out everything, and they're in a spot whereby they feel like they're perfect enough for each other to get married. And then it blew my mind going on to think that, but they have a child together, though.
Yeah, isn't she? Wait, she just gave birth recently.
I think
right?
last year or
shit.
The year before, she actually just gave a segue. But if you didn't know, she came to Vancouver a couple of weeks ago.
It was a good time. It was a really good time.
I'm sorry, but I love her music. She does an amazing job of putting you in that emotion, putting you in that mindset. So it was great seeing her.
That also gets me thinking about this one time Janae Aiko had like a little bit of an interview. Or we're gonna paste the clip, but basically a dude was interviewing her, but then he was stuttering through the words because of how fine she looked. I was like, damn, bro.
Too bad.
Bro, yeah. Imagine having a woman as beautiful, as amazingly talented, and as crazy as that, and then saying all of that about how you don't want to get married yet. It's like, you don't need perfection. You just need to be willing to get ready to try and keep trying again, like that.
That was very true.
Yeah.
Thinking of that, it got me to the discourse that because it's not only them, seeing that interview made me think brother, or more English, not the English.
Okay, big brother, Nigeria.
Made me think more wide to all the other celebrities and lifestyles that we see that we try to imitate. Most of them, are not married, and I'm not saying everyone has to get married or whatever, but they're raising kids. And it got me thinking that what do we believe is more of a bigger commitment? Raising a child or getting married?
Damn, bro. That's a tough one. Let me think about it for 5 business days. 2 hours later. Damn, bro. I think definitely, most definitely has to be having kids. Because why the fuck? There is literally no contest here, my G. You're already having a relationship with one person, yeah?
Yeah.
I think, realistically, if we're not being biased here and we're not taking it like I'm being crazy, the moment you start a relationship with someone is the moment you're actually beginning a marriage.
Okay.
If you think about it, because all the trials and everything you go through, these are kind of the things that are going to set you up for how your marriage is going to be like, right?
Okay.
You're going to go through getting to know each other, learning discourse, growing through new phases, like getting a new job, moving to new places, all of that. And that's well and good. That's all literally what a marriage entails.
Yeah.
Relationships are basically the prepping point for what your marriage should look like, right?
Okay.
You're bringing a whole new human being into this world, and that is that's an easier commitment than you think getting married is. Are you joking with me, bro?
Yeah, because it's if you can't, or the way I think about it is that if you can't necessarily create a good relationship with one human being that you've seen, that has grown, that knows all these things, how then are you going to foster a proper relationship with a child that reminds you of that person day in, day out?
Right? That you have to pay child support.
Yeah,
you have to pay school
do so
fees.
much more.
You have to pay diapers.
There's so much more that goes into raising a kid than I believe. I'm not married, so if you think I'm wrong, please let me know.
Even aside marriage, just relationships in general.
There's so much more that goes into raising a kid than having a relationship with, a sexual relationship with someone else that you actually think you like or have
having a partner
feelings
pretty
with. Yeah,
much.
having a partner pretty much.
It's like, I don't know, man. I think that's where the great divide happens. I think we've been, should I say, sold this narrative of having baby daddies or
Yeah, but it's facts though, because a lot of guys will tell me, I know, I don't want to get married. I rather just like have a kid and stuff like that. And honestly, I understand it, but we're in such an age right now that single parent households have, created a lot of trauma for kids. And we're day in, day out, we're having those conversations of kids being like, I grew up with one stepdad, I grew up with this, and how it has affected them in total.
No, for real.
So it's mind-boggling when we're seeing this play out in reality. So why do we still decide? And it's a conversation that I want to really have. Like, if you can sit me down and have this conversation and give me your points on it, I'm willing and open to hear it. But how do we decide, or how did we come to a point where we're like, yeah, I would rather bring in a whole human being into this world and raise them than
to get married.
Nurture one relationship with one person?
Nah, yeah, it is still just like you said in the episode, it's just so intriguing because like the human psyche, I think it definitely has to do with environment and where you grew up.
Yeah.
Like, maybe, for example, if you grew up with single parent households too, you might think that, it's super normal. But I feel like, as religion aside, like a good household should be father, mother, and child, or children, or husband and child, or wife and child. We are all inclusive. We're not going into the details of that. But the main thing is we should have like a partnership of two people who are taking care of these children.
Yeah.
That is the main point we're trying to make here. And the fact that people are willing to, like, obviously you have your cases where abusive households those are the great exceptions and like understandable, dude. You best do what you need to do.
Yeah.
But in general, like the fact that people are so okay with just having kids without actually making the full commitment with your partners first, it's like, it's something we really got to think about and work on as a society as a whole.
Exactly. And there's so much that goes into it. Like you mentioned child support earlier.
Yeah.
Like think about how that how much pressure that puts on you as a person paying child support monthly because you decided like you don't like the girl like that. Where condom now?
Yeah.
It's not that hard now. Like we said in our previous episode, there's so much information out there for how we can prevent these little things that we just overlook because of one reason or the other. But it's a discussion that I want us to actually take seriously because a lot of people are coming from single parent households and they're not happy about it.
Yeah.
They're always having issues with either the mom, the dad, or the mom and the mom. Like whatever the issue is, there's always a disconnect. And it's showing in like the way we treat people outside of our household. Because these kids are believing that this is natural, or maybe like this is normal, or this is preferred, or this is the best way, basically. And it's to me, it's awkward.
I'm just not to say that all, should I say, having both parents' households are great.
Better. No.
But I feel like when you have two people supporting each other to help raise the child, it's a lot better than when you have just one parent who's overstressed out trying to foot the bills, do everything to take care of his children. So come on.
And not to like overly digress from the conversation, our main point here is, where we put in our priorities. Are we putting our priorities in, nurturing a relationship with the person you see fit and then deciding that, this is someone I'm willing to raise a child with? Or just having a child and be like, me and the child will survive anyhow.
Somehow.
Like, why are you setting the child up for failure, basically? You're setting the child up for a life of trauma. Yeah. A lot of people have been able to handle it as single parents, and big
props to them. Yeah,
I really appreciate, whatever it is that took you to get to that point. Thank you so much for your hard work. But not everyone is built the same way.
That's true. Like, for the younger generation, we got to step up and we got to do better too.
Yeah, we got to do better. Like, if you cannot have a child with that person, I believe you should just totally hands up. This is someone you don't see in your future. Totally hands up. That's totally fine. Because regardless, the person is going to be in the future because now you have someone who brings you together regardless.
That's right.
A whole human being.
All right. I wanted to end the episode off on a little bit of a lighter note now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I found a couple tweets that I found funny, and I think you might like too.
Okay.
So are you ready for me?
Just a little perspective into your personal humor.
I mean, we'll see about that, my G.
If you think it'll make me laugh, then you probably found it funny yourself.
All right. First tweet we got: my pussy get mad wet for a guy who can speak Spanish. Someone replies that tweet: bonjour.
Comment ça va? Et vous? I swear, man, I go learn Spanish in 2 days, man.
Oh man.
Como está, mami?
No, te sentías mejor cuando estoy en ti.
Yeah, whatever he said, I said it.
That's a pause moment, but we're not gonna talk about it. All
I
right.
don't even know what he meant, but count his points up, please.
Chick tweets this.
Okay.
I have so much hair and it's so thick. Like, bro replies, you be squirting a lot? She replies, what the fuck did you just ask me?
No, start again, please. I didn't get it.
Bro, she tweets,
Yeah?
I have so much hair, bro, and it's so thick. He goes, you be squirting a lot. And then she replies, what the fuck did you just ask me?
What?
He just out of pocket
He
with
gave
that
him
one.
a back pass and he decided to score all by himself. He didn't even try to give it to the winger or anything. He wanted to just score the goal.
Bro, he thought shit was sweet out here.
Wow. Niggas are audacious.
Okay, next one. Is the male G-spot actually in the asshole? Someone replies, 2 to 4 inches in, coil your finger down, and apply pressure for a short period of time. Feels so good. I mean, that's what I've heard.
No, that's you. That's too detailed. But my question is, Michael, man, you found all these things funny, man. What's wrong with you?
I mean, shit, I have a dark humor side and a sexual humor side that I thought you'd have appreciated.
No,
So that's
I
on you.
appreciate it, but it's like, it's in a must me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how they think with this. So.
Right, okay, wait. I don't think these things. This is what people say.
Yeah, but...
The next one I have though was like, call me Ben, cause all my bitch is 10. Dude, then he replies like, I ain't mean it like that.
No, that's a bar. That's a bar.
All my bitch is 10.
Yeah, all my bitch is 10.
All my bitch, you say that again.
All my bitch is 10.
10 what now?
You're 10 over 10.
Or they're 10 years old?
Oh!
It's like, bro, it's taking forever for the joke
It
to
did not
land.
click. This is how you know I'm a child of God. This is how you know my mind don't go to such. Whoa! Wow, okay. They should arrest him. Tomorrow, please.
Bro, he had to clear it up and be like, I ain't mean it like that. I ain't mean it like
They lie. Just like that guy that gave such a detailed explanation into, he's part of them. Arrest.
Okay. The next one I got was, you think your life is hard? Try being stuffed with me 24/7. Then someone replies, Dude, wait. This was a tweet made by Hot Pockets. They're like a popular American snack.
I heard that.
And then they replied to that tweet like, what? So their tweet is, you think your life is hard?
Yeah.
Try being stuffed try being stuffed with me 24/7. And someone replies, And then they're like, what?
No way, Michael did that.
Gotta give it that zest, bro.
No, can we add that as a pause moment, please?
Jesus Christ, bro. My G, no. He's trying to do everything to rock my numbers up.
Yeah,
no,
I'm not winning this
shall
shit
not
today.
succeed.
The fuck? But no, that was actually, that was funny as hell.
Okay, and then the last one has a dark humor moment.
Okay.
No! I just found my sister's OnlyFans. Shit, not bad, no. Yo, get that on camera. Yo, what?
This is not what. Are you mad?
Bro's on some Jamie Lannister type movement,
I cannot
bro.
comment on this.
Nah.
If I comment, jail. Anything I say right now, jail.
No.
I cannot comment. That is fucked up. You need to go to a psychiatric hospital, please. Thank you.
Hopefully he's just joking, but hey, if you're on some Jamie Lannister type movement, no.
Nah, man. I actually saw weird statistics. I don't know why this just popped up in my head.
What?
But it says about 40% of the Arab community in Britain are inbred.
Oh no. The Arab or the freaking British royalty too?
No, no,
Because British royalty, like from generations,
Maybe.
yeah. Mm.
But with the statistics that I saw or the news that I heard recently, that was what it said. Like
Yeah.
about 40% of the Pakistan, what's it called, Iranians are inbred, and it was weird to hear.
I mean,
But yeah, what you said right now just made me remember that. Okay.
I'm not trying to. Okay, preface. This is not coming from a place of discrimination or hate, but a lot of people do be marrying their cousins, though. That's probably how part of it has come to be. But we digress.
On the next episode of the Shop Talk, let us know if you have married your cousin.
Please no. We don't know. That can stay in the family secrets.
No, let us know. I am here for you as a community, and I will expose your family business as I see fit. Thank you.
Okay. You do you, my G. As per usual, if you've liked what you've heard, don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to watch the #1 podcast.
Lifestyle podcast,
Yes, sir.
the Shop Talk. And with all the discussions we've had, if you had anything to add, please let us know. I think those were like important topics that we wanted to touch on.
Yeah.
And let us know how you felt about them and how we can improve as, you know,
A podcast,
A
as a
podcast,
community.
a community.
Yeah, guys, you guys still haven't told us what you want us to be called. Do you want us to be called the TST gang, the Titty Crew? Like, shit. Yo, we out here. We out
I
here.
like that titty crew thing.
Yeah.
All right.
You'll be joined by Michael Chevin, your
We
favorite
got Johnny
Nigerian
in the
prince.
house.
Boom. Let's get
See
it.
ya. I heard I give a wonderful foot massage.
I have no pedicure.
That is fine. All I need is orange lube. That's the name of the lube, orange lube. It's used to.
Jesus.
Oh no! I've told you all to get your head out of the gutter. There is a massaging oil that is orange and it smells good. That's why. Okay.
You experienced that shit, huh?
I have hella experience.
Did you massage?
Just